Hi, everybody. We're so excited about the call tonight because we have a very special guest who you probably saw her beautiful face on the graphic in the team page. So we're going to introduce our special guest in just a minute. Before we jump into that, I do want to shout out some rank ups that we had in May because we had some pretty darn big ones. And so we definitely have to call them out. First of all, we have two brand new Emerald ambassadors on our team. So congratulations to Katie Wiggins and Haley Arnold on achieving the rank of Emerald. They will be going to Mexico this year. We're so excited for both of them. And congratulations to their sponsor, Emily Haas, who has led them well, and she's just done a fantastic job helping develop them. And so congrats to Emily on her new jewels. Also, we have a new Ruby, Amy Branch. So congratulations to Amy. You're going to be in the Ruby room with me at convention. So I'm very excited about that. And we had 4 new senior golds. So Jessica Newcomb, Autumn Rush, Rayleigh Locke, and Megan Himes. Congratulations on senior gold. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new golds. So congratulations to Natasha Clemens, Lexi Wall, and Amanda Bridgman on going gold. Congratulations to April Ellington, who double ranked in May, senior silver and gold. Stacy Whitcamp also double ranked, senior silver and gold. Courtney Boatwright also double ranked to senior silver and gold. Lynn Brown also double ranked to senior silver and gold. Wendy Yellowknee also double ranked to senior silver and gold. And Ashley Herndon triple ranked silver, senior silver, and gold, which is pretty phenomenal. So had to shout those out. And we had tons of senior silvers, tons of silvers. So I don't want to take all of Genevieve's time calling all of those out, but congratulations to everybody who hit a rank in May. It was definitely a huge month. And Genevieve is going to tell us how to make June just as big. But I have to introduce Genevieve. She is our brand new at Plexus Worldwide Chief Field Development Officer. So she has recently been promoted to the C-suite, but she has been at Plexus for years. And I remember when she came to Plexus, it just stood out to me because before we had Genevieve, we didn't really have much training. I think we had about 2 Sarah Marble videos and 2 Sonia Dudley videos that we watched over and over and over. And then Genevieve came and changed everything. And so we are incredibly thankful for her training and her talent. If you've ever seen her speak, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But recently, Christine and I had the opportunity to spend hours with her a few months back at Momentum Meetup in Atlanta. And it was such a blessing to us. I mean, we just learn so much from her every single time we have a conversation. So we love her. And when they told us that she was being promoted to the C-suite, there were cheers all around on the advisory board. It's well-deserved. And we're so honored that she is here with us tonight to invest in our team. So thank you, Genevieve, for being on with us tonight. Anything you want to say about Genevieve?
You know I love you.
Please be nice.
You know I love you so much. Y'all, I get to hang with her a couple of times a year at Jewel School, and her heart is for the field. And so when you have somebody whose heart's for the field in the C-suite, I mean, you know, we are rowing in the right direction. So yeah, just, you know, we adore you. Thank you for being here.
Listen, Linda. I don't know what I can contribute to this grooving, moving crew. First of all, 107 people on at 9:00 Eastern time. That is commitment and dedication. I don't even know. I just don't even know.
Because you're here.
The triple ranking, my mind is blown. If you do not believe, up your vital biome. I don't know what to tell you. Seriously, legit, if this is proof that if you are willing to work, it will work for you. But here's one thing I know for sure. One, These women, they ain't playing. They are not playing. Hitch your wagon to their star and hold on, because they are not playing. And I love that all day and night. Secondly, no better leadership. Oh, we're recording. No, listen, they're such great leaders. This whole team is full of leaders. You have so many great role models to follow here. The one thing that I would say truly every professional woman wants is right here in this group. You can, with confidence, go and recruit people and know that they can have success. Go after the people you are afraid to talk to, because the leadership here is moving and grooving. And that is what professional women, 100%, the movers and the groovers, they want to know that they signed up for an all-star team. And if you're new and you haven't triple ranked, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir. You all know, like if you triple ranked, I don't know what to tell you. You already know it's legit. It is legit. Listen, I could talk for 25 minutes. I could talk for 25 days on your leadership and how impressive they are. You can be proud to open your home, your doors, your hearts to these women and to your friends and family. So get on it. What are you waiting for? I'm going to text Jean as soon as I get off and be like, I swear they had like 20 people triple rank. It was crazy. It was crazy, just crazy. Okay. So here's what I want you to, and I really do feel like I don't know what to tell you all, except I love you because you're already being trained by the best of the best. I will tell you this. This is my spiel these days. There are three ways. You just have to understand the formula for network marketing. And you really have to understand, like, if I can simplify this so that your grandma understands it, like legit. The first thing is you want to tell people there's basically three ways you get paid. When people go, how do you explain all the money? I'm like, it's super simple. You get customers, you retain customers. That's how you get paid. You get customers and you retain them. I don't know of another business out there where those aren't just the rules. Those are just, you know what I mean? Like, even if you have a great restaurant, it's not like at a certain point you go, you know what? We have enough customers. Let's not look for any new customers. That just does not exist in business. Nobody ever goes, you know what, Gloria? I feel like we've made it. We have enough customers. No, you know why? Because people get kidnapped by aliens all the time. You have to be backfilling because they do. I'm here to tell you, they just do. So every single month, you want to bring in new customers, and it's easy in network marketing. It's not like 100, it's like 3 or 4. Like 1 a week. Is it unreasonable to assume that if you have a business, you could find a new customer every month, every week? I feel like that's reasonable personally. And then once you get them, since they are the geese that laid the golden eggs, you want to keep them, feed them, properly care for them, because those people will continue to pay every time they order. So you want to connect with them. And I have to tell you, it's so, I think we overcomplicate, I really do, talking about this opportunity and our products. Let's get better at getting curious. Let's get better at asking better questions. Like, hey, like, I seriously, just if you don't remember anything, just this one question. Hey, if I were to ask you what frustrates you the most about your health, what would you say? And you could even apply that to the business. Hey, if I were to ask you what frustrates you the most about your current financial situation or your current job, what would it be? And then listen. Like, grandma can do that at bingo. She could be like, Ellen, hey, G55. Yeah, okay. Ellen, if I were to ask you what would frustrate you the most about your health, what would it be? If Granny can't do it, it's not easy enough, right? And then they tell you. And then you go, I know, because you know what? My friend Laurel, same. My friend Susan, same. My friend Terry, same. Joel, same. Do you know what I mean? Like, listen, there are like 123 people now that this call is just growing. 23. Nobody on this call has experienced something. Like, everyone has experienced what you're going to hear. There's not a single, nobody's going to go, you know what? I have these purple dots. Like, everybody has already heard all the things. So you get to go, I know, I have a friend. She had like the same thing. She had the same thing. And you know what? If you're open to hearing what she did about it, I would share it with you. But let me ask a question. Like, if you don't like handle those purple dots, like, tell me what's going to happen. Like, how does this show up in your life? What's so frustrating about it? And then listen, you guys, this business is 100% relational, and everything can be addressed by just simply asking great questions and then empathizing. I know. So you get paid for getting new customers. You get paid for keeping those customers. And then if you want to unlock a whole nother level of income, then offer to teach people how to get customers and retain them. That's our business. Nothing more, nothing less. You either do one of those things and get paid once, you do two things and get paid twice, or you do all three and you get paid in accordance to the amount of value that you add in those three areas. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. The other thing you need to know, and I do know that you know this, is that your effort equals your outcome. So if you work regularly, you can count on regular income. If you work indiscriminately, you're going to get like income on and off. If you work on Mondays every fourth month, you're going to get paid in that same increment. It's a match, 100%. Now, I was asked to teach you all, like, how can you keep keeping on with the retention, with leadership retreat, leaders retreat. We got all kinds of names, leaders retreat. And like, it's not that difficult, y'all. Can you tell what we did? Everything's 15 points or 5 points, 15 points or 5 points. You can do the 15 by yourself, but the real leverage is the 5 points. When you connect with other people, when you link arms. So for example, we're bringing in 3 people a month. Now in a contest period, I would say, and on this team with y'all triple ranking and all the stuff, like literally 3 is not a deal. Like, to me, 3 is not even an option. I feel like in order to just keep up with these dogs, you got to be doing like 6. Okay. I know who you're working with, you guys. If you can only do 3, that's totally okay. But if you do 3 and you lock arms with people and you teach them to do 3, that unlocks everything. The other thing that you need to know is that if you are doing that second thing, which is helping people retain, stay on, then those folks continue to add points to you every single month. Like, you actually should have a bigger retention pool every single month. Like, you should start to see your credits. Now, we're not doubling them this month, but you should see that you are starting to get more and more credits, minus that doubling, every single month, because you're retaining the people that you brought in starting way back in March. Do you know that if you had 3 people working with you, and by the way, we are doubling the points for anybody that starts this month. So anyone that starts this month, we are doubling their points. Did you know that? So you get to invite people like, hey, come on this journey with me. We should go together. But if you bring in 3 and they bring in 3, and you all have retained your people from March and April and May, And that's, by the way, you didn't bring anybody else new in to work with you, which is always a mistake, right? That works out to be like 410 credits. Way more than you need. It is all based on, I got my 3, I retained my 3. I invited other people to get 3 and come with me. I would tell you, double down this month on business builders. Keep the people you have, but double down on this conversation. Hey, I don't know if this is a fit for you or not, Tracy, but a bunch of us are going to go on a girls' cruise. We're going to have some serious fun in the next few months, and we're actually leveraging our business. So we'll be making some money along the way. We've never talked about doing this, but I'm telling you, now is the perfect time to check it out. Because not only can I teach you and help you make some money, but I can teach you and help you get on a cruise. Worst case scenario, you're going to get some good coin. Best case scenario, we're all going to have a lot of fun in a few months on a cruise together. What are your thoughts about hearing more? Not about going with me, but about hearing more. So that's what I have for you. I am super duper out of time.
We could listen to a whole hour if you want to take the whole hour. We totally could. That was very, very helpful, Genevieve. Thank you so much. And I was going to say something, and I can't remember what it was. Did you have a comment?
What I have always loved about Genevieve is her energy. And so maybe if you're watching her and you're like, oh my gosh, I just wish I could talk to people like that about the business. Watch her talk and then go talk like her. Like, I'll lean in when I'm talking to people. I'm excited. She says, always believe that they're going to say yes. I always believe that they're going to want to do this. Don't be surprised when they are. Be surprised when they don't. So I've learned a lot about how I can kind of muster up that energy, even when it's not necessarily coming from the inside, because before long you are feeling it on the inside. So I think that's something that our team keeps, spouting off in the chat, is it's infectious, but that's something that you bring that energy, and we can too.
Yes, you can. You are our secret sauce, y'all. You are. The people that are looking for you are out there waiting for you to just simply, hey, ask me the question. I got answers. They're waiting for you. All right, you guys, I love you all so much. And you too.
Genevieve, thank you. That was so, what did you say? Sorry.
Can't wait to see your faces in Nashville.
We're excited to see you too. We're so excited. That was really, really helpful. Thank you for the strategy. Thank you for the inspiration. As always, we love you so much.
Yes, same. And I'll send you a little chart, Brittany. I'll send you a chart so you guys can see for yourself. It adds up.
Okay. All right. That would be
Thanks,
very easy. All right, everybody else, stay put. Don't go anywhere.
Bye,
All right. Bye, Genevieve. Okay. So you heard from the lady herself about how you can go and earn at least 350 credits this month to make progress toward the cruise, and also double credits for anybody who joins. Like the whole entire contest, you get double credits in your first month. So if you join in June, then all of June you get double credits. If you join in July, then all of July you get double credits. And if you join in August, all of August, you get double credits. Okay. So that way a new person does not have, they don't have a disadvantage just because they got in a later month. Okay. So love that. May promos for new VIPs, $10 off with code June23 on any $100 plus order. And you can check your email for all the details and frequently asked questions and rules and all that for any of the incentives and promos. I don't want to rehash all that on here because we all got emails about it. But if you didn't get an email, you can also find this information in your virtual office. Also, if you enroll one, you get 250 perk credits, which you can redeem for product. And I'm pretty sure that's about the equivalent of like $25 in product, right?
Correct.
Okay. So that's fun. And if you enroll 3, you also get a portable Plexus branded charging kit, which will be super handy on the cruise. And they sent the Emeralds one of those a few years ago, and it was definitely a hit. I still use mine. Do you use yours?
I do have mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I said, do you use it?
I do possess it and own it. In an ideal world, if I had a purse, I would probably carry and use it. But I got a purse.
Oh yeah, so you will use it.
I will use it.
Totally keep it in your new purse.
Approachable.
Okay. I wrote this down and I jumped ahead. But as far as those double credits, just know that that's a conversation starter. So if you have not already, let all of your people know about the fact that they can get double credits this month. Anybody who's joined you this month so far, make sure you're starting that conversation, okay, with every single person who joins your team. Just like Genevieve said, need to be talking to people about the cruise. I mean, we have already had multiple people start working the business because they were so intrigued by the cruise, even though they were not as intrigued by making extra money or the other benefits that go along with this business. But the cruise, they were very interested. And so it is definitely a conversation starter and you should be leveraging that. Okay. Anything you want to add about incentives, promos?
I would just the same thing. I always tell you guys, don't prejudge. Don't not offer the cruise opportunity to somebody because you don't think that's what would be up their alley. This is a conversation starter with every single person who has recently joined. So offer it, be excited about it. Her verbiage, if I were you and you're over there feeling like, well, I want to talk about the cruise, but I don't really know how to do it. When this recording is posted tonight, I would literally memorize what she said. I would write it down and I would read it off in a voice message if I had to. And I would do it over and over again until it rolled off of my tongue. That is how we learned how to get a lot of this stuff to feel automatic. You guys say it's so easy for you. No, it started with note cards. And we would just say it over and over and over again. So that's what I do.
Yep. Same. Okay. All right. So as you guys heard at the beginning of this call, May was a huge month for our team overall. Some of you hit your highest points ever, and many of you just accomplished big things and lots of progress in your business, even if you didn't hit the next rank. However, if that is not you, I want to encourage you to stay in your lane. Don't look to the left or the right, but stay in your lane. Look straight ahead, stay on track, stay focused, and don't fall into the comparison trap, because comparison is the thief of joy. And what you see on social media is a glimpse. When you see somebody's huge rank up announcement, what it looks like is they made that look so easy. What it looks like is they must not struggle. What it looks like is this feels hard to me right now, but they're making it look like it's not hard while I'm over here struggling. And what you don't see is the challenges that they have overcome. Okay, so next week we will have Haley and Katie, our two new Emeralds, sharing about their journey to Emerald, the challenges that they have overcome and things like that. So you will hear a little bit of how it was not always easy, but they just persevered. And I just want you to feel normal, because business ebbs and flows. And there are times that are the highest of the highs, which is when you hit a massive jewel rank or a leadership rank, or any rank, really. It definitely feels like, one of the highs, but there are also lows in this business. And then there's everything in between. And so if your May was not full blown momentum, like you saw everyone around you, it seems, just know that it's not an indicator of 6 months from now, a year from now. It's not an indicator of your future. What is an indicator of your future is what you're doing right now. The choices that you are making today, those are the indicators of your future. Okay, so are the things that you are doing today going to make the future you proud or regretful? So I just encourage you to go all in and stay in your lane. Do not let comparison rob you of peace and joy and just enjoying the journey, embracing the process and enjoying the journey, because the joy is not necessarily in just the destination. You should also enjoy the process, just as, and the journey just as much as the destination. Okay.
I have something to say.
Okay.
Also, let me give you a replacement thought. So one thing that you need to know is that high performers think differently. And so if you're struggling with comparison and you're making someone else's success mean something about you in a negative way, here's how high performers choose to think about someone else's success. They think, oh my gosh, the fact that she has created that means there's so much hope I can too. You just choose how you think about that situation. So just know everybody has a choice. And if you don't mind your mind, like we talked about last week, you're still making a choice. You're just not making a profitable choice. So you can think about these situations like a high performer and choose to be inspired by someone's success versus discouraged by it. And if you'll learn how to play that game, you're going to find genuine joy in cheering other people on.
Totally agree. Yep. They are definitely showing you what is possible for you. So it's a choice. If you feel yourself getting jealous, which, by the way, I think every single one of us have experienced that in our business along the way at some point. Okay. But that's also a choice. If you feel that coming up for you, then you have a choice to not do that. Like, you don't have to feel that way. You don't have, I mean, your feelings are coming from your thoughts. So what thoughts are you thinking that is causing that? Jealousy is actually rooted in scarcity. Did you know that? When you're feeling jealous, it's almost like you're believing there's not enough to go around, or that their success is somehow taking away from you. And that's flat out not true. Abundance thinking would be thinking there's room for all of us. Like, we're never going to run out. We're never going to run out of space for every single person to be successful. And as a matter of fact, the more people level up in our company, the easier it is for people to level up in our company. So it adds value to everyone. The more people that are winning, the more people win. Okay. All right. Last thought for tonight. Next week is convention week. And we just want to prepare you for the inevitable thoughts and emotions that will surface as you are preparing to leave your family or take time off work for some of you. But it is a sacrifice. It's a sacrifice of time, first of all, because it's time you could be with your family, or time that you could be at work, or time that you otherwise would be using to do something else. It's also a sacrifice of money, because you have to pay for lodging and your convention ticket and food while you're there and gas or whatever. It's an investment. Okay. But I want you to think of it as exactly that, an investment. An investment is not the same as an expense, because an expense is more like a liability. It's something that's not necessarily going to bring you a return. An investment is money you put somewhere that is going to bring you a return. And that is what you are doing when you go to convention. You are investing in yourself as a person, because you're going to grow, you're going to learn, and you're investing in your business there. And so you're going to come home feeling inspired, empowered, equipped, motivated. You're going to feel all of the things that you want to feel that will propel you forward through the challenges that you will meet in the coming months when it comes to your business. However, when you, even if you have committed to being at convention and you've paid for your ticket and you have your lodging and all of the arrangements are in place, you're still going to have some challenges or adversity that come at you as you are preparing to leave, or even maybe while you are gone. Okay. So you're going to wonder, did I make the right decision? You might have some mom guilt, some wife guilt. You might have all kinds of feelings. You may recognize 10 different excuses you could allow yourself to just not go. You're going to be feeling like it would be so much easier to not go. This is way too hard to get there. And I just want to encourage you to not allow those excuses, to make the investment, because it's worth it. Okay. And it's not easy for any of us to get to convention. It never has been. We all have sacrifices that we have to make in order to be there. We have to find childcare and all kinds of things, right? But we've never regretted going. And I think that convention has so much to do with why we are where we are. Not that it's the only thing, but it has been a non-negotiable thing since we have decided to go all in with this business. And we think it should be for you too. So don't expect some resistance as you're preparing to leave, and just know that you need to go anyway.
Yeah. I mean, not really. Listen, in the first several years I went, it wasn't what I look forward to like it is now. So if you're gearing up to go and you're like, am I supposed to be more excited for like, I went because it was an investment. I didn't love having to, I mean, I was a teacher full time, right? Summertime was, first of all, sometimes it fell in post planning. So I would have to take time off without pay, y'all. Like those are big old no-no, but I just saw it as an investment. So just know if you're not someone that loves all the people and doing all the things and all that togetherness, it doesn't have to mean anything about you. You can grow to appreciate it. And it has been, man, just the relationships, the experience, it has been so worth it.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to see you there. If you're going to Nashville, type Nashville in the chat. And also come take some pics with us. We're excited to see y'all there. It's going to be so much fun. We're excited for June and cruise.
Accurate video. We're going to drop y'all a surprise video. It's really not a surprise. It's the same one we dropped you last year, but we just decided, why would you recreate that greatness? But we have an Accurate video and it's becoming in high demand apparently. So we will drop the link to that. If you want to know what to expect and how to carry yourself and what not to do. I'm queen of that. Where do you think we got that list, you guys?
Yeah. You ever think about like the labels on a mattress that say, do not cut this off? It's because somebody decided to cut it off. So they have to make a rule for stuff like that.
But why can't you cut it off?
So the rules in the video, they were made because somebody somewhere violated. I'm just kidding.
Listen, sometimes when you violate rules, it's because proper expectation was not set. So we have just learned what the people want is expectations. And so we're going to give you that in this video.
Apparently you also are not supposed to put Gorilla Glue in your hair.
See, too far. You always go too far.
It's a helpful tip.
It is a helpful tip.
Especially
no
before
Gorilla
convention.
Glue in your hair.
Don't do it. Okay. Good night. Bye.